At visittanzania4less.com, we revel in creating unforgettable safari experiences. This journey has been even more rewarding because of you, our valued patrons. Thank you for entrusting us with your adventures. For those still planning, get ready to immerse in the awe-inspiring landscapes of Tanzania at fantastic rates. Visit Tanzania4less.com, where incredible experiences await. We can't wait to guide your journey of a lifetime.
All right, beautiful people. Hope you're having a great Monday. Our guest for today, an amazing young man. We saw him with the Muskegon Big Reds, elevating all the way to the top D1 scholarship to Nebraska, from Nebraska to Central Michigan. But unfortunately, his football career was cut short, but it didn't stop him. We're talking about elevation after football. Andrew Ward is in the building. Andrew, how you doing, brother?
Hello. I'm good, Paul, man. I'm good, man. It's a good morning here. How you doing today?
Doing great, doing great. So you out in Vegas, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes,
How's
sir.
that Vegas life?
It's good, man. It's grown on me a lot, man. I've been out here for about 2 years now. When I first got here, I'm like, man, coming from Muskegon, because I spent the summer in Muskegon after undergrad, man. And I'm like, man, it's too busy out here, man. It's way too much traffic and it's too hot. But man, like the second year, it started to really grow on me. I got a good church family here, so it's all grown on me now, man. So I'm loving it, actually.
Have you ran into some people from Muskegon out there?
Yeah, I ran into probably about 2 or 3 people, just randomly. Once in the gym, I just ran into one of my big brother's close friends.
Okay.
I'm like, well, like what are you doing out here, man? It was weird, but yeah, that was a weird experience for sure.
It's a small world, isn't it?
It is, man. It is. It really is.
Wow. So when did you get injured at Central?
So I fractured my C5, man, the first vertebrae down, fifth vertebrae down, in 2019, October of 2019. Yep. So that would have been my red shirt junior year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know that was like traumatic for you, right?
It was, man. It was definitely. The injury wasn't that traumatic, but just the follow-up appointments, man, and them telling me that the injury was too risky to continue, man. That was the most traumatic part for me, man.
Wow. But you continued on with school, right?
Yeah. They honored my scholarship, thank God. The coaches, the staff there was awesome, man. They honored my scholarship, so I was able to continue, and I ended up graduating in 2022, in May of 22.
And what was your major?
So I majored in sociology with a focus in criminal justice. So the plan was to finish school, of course, go to the league or make a practice squad or something. And after football was over, I figured I'll run it out until I didn't want to play anymore, or until I got tired of it, or I gave the game all I had, and then I would be a juvenile probation officer.
Wow.
But that's what made me take the criminal justice route. But man, like after my injury, I'm like, I still got some football left in me, man, and I can't play no more. So I got to get into the sports realm. So that's kind of what led me to what I'm doing now.
So you did some internships.
Yeah.
Can you talk about some of those internships?
Yeah. So I did one internship in Muskegon in the summer of June. After undergrad, I did one with Embark. That's what Embark Financial Company is downtown across from the LC.
Okay.
Down there, downtown, and I did that with Bob Garrison, one of my mentors, man. He's a great guy. He allowed me to come on staff and just sit in a few meetings with them and help organize some stuff in that summer while I was after undergrad, while I was job searching and stuff.
Wow.
So I had that experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. Yes.
So yeah, I had that experience, and then after that, so that entire time I was just job searching, man. And I ended up coming across this job here in Vegas at Sport Radar. Where I've been for the last 2 years. That's just doing like sports data. I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, Paul, but that's handling like sports data. So I was watching live sports, man, just a dream job, honestly. Watching live sports, and I was entering in the play-by-play for it. So whatever would happen in that basketball game, college basketball game, NFL football, college football, baseball for major league and college. I would just enter in the play-by-play. So whatever happened in that game, whatever sequence, whatever it was, assist from LeBron or Caleb Love to whoever, and I would enter in if they scored or whatnot. So just being really a stats guy.
Wow. That's how they come up with these analytics, though.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah. And
So
it was a sports
you played a
betting
role
company.
in creating this analytics data.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I was handling most of it, and then afterwards, organizing the box scores and all of that stuff too.
Wow. I didn't know
Yeah,
all
man.
that. That's amazing, man.
It was a
That's amazing.
crazy experience. Crazy job too. I'm like, man, it just got boring though after a while, Paul. Like, man, it's just doing the same thing, man, every week. I love watching sports, don't get me wrong, but after a while, you want a challenge. You want some type of challenge. Every once in a while you'll get a fast paced game that they're really hooping. They're going up and down the court fast, so you gotta follow along. But I want a little more of a challenge, man. So
Wow.
yeah,
So
man.
what happened? What happened after that?
So the company began to downsize. We had like 2 waves of layoffs, and I ended up getting caught in the second layoff for our position because if you think about it, what we did, I mean, a computer can come in and do it 10 times more efficiently. Just watching a game and entering in the stats for it. People have AI doing that in every other company, as far as sports betting and stuff. So I got caught in that wave, the second wave of layoffs, and I think that was about a month ago. And 2 weeks later after that layoff, I got this position offer at Caesar's Palace. So the position is a regional events coordinator.
And that is
here,
major.
yeah, man. Definitely in Vegas too, Paul. And I don't even understand the magnitude of it yet. I'm honestly like, you're probably the third or fourth person to tell me, like, and obviously you're in that field, man, so you understand the magnitude of it. But man, just I haven't understood the magnitude of it there. Like, my supervisor sent me my schedule, and I'm like, suit and tie? Like, we got suit and tie events, and I'm like, okay, this might be kind of big. This might be a serious position, man. But yeah, I interviewed for that like 2 weeks after the layoff, and it was my first time being interviewed by 5 people. So I sat down at like a conference table with 5 women of higher rank, man, and they went to town, they went to work on me, man, and I killed the interview, and they called me like 2 days later, I believe, and offered me the position.
Wow. To those who are wondering who is Caesars Entertainment, in 2023, they've had a revenue of $11.5 billion and
Yeah.
over 51,000 employees. If you've been to Harris Casino, Horseshoe, Tropicana, it's a list of casinos. You guys got casinos all over the country.
Everywhere, man. We just opened up one in North Carolina too. That's gonna be pretty big, man. With the sports betting being open now there, it's gonna be crazy, man.
So what is your role? What all are you going to be doing?
So my main role is the position is event coordinator, special events coordinator. So from the description, man, I'll be the person handling all of the events. So the logistics for events, handling the seating, the scheduling for them, just and helping the managers, of course, the higher up managers for this position, helping them and contributing to the team for that part, man. So doing event walkthroughs, all of that type of stuff, man. So like just on my schedule this week, we have 2 events, man, at major restaurants that we have to attend and just be at and just pretty much regulate things, do a walkthrough before the event, and all of that type of stuff, man.
Get some love from all over the country. DJ Mellow Yellow down in Orlando, Florida, saying good afternoon. I'm sure you know Big Rich. Big Rich said, congratulations, first of all.
I said, thanks, man. Thanks, Big.
He had a question. Is the Tropicana closing down for something new?
Oh yeah, they're shutting that down, man. Honestly, I think Caesars and everybody else is taking over, man. The major things, the major casinos and stuff are taking over, man. So I think they just grew away from it. It's a bunch of stuff shutting down here in Vegas, man. All the 99-cent stores. That was a huge thing here in Vegas.
Oh,
they're shutting
in LA
down.
too. I saw that. Man, I love that story.
Yeah.
Wow. So how did you stay strong like through all this whole thing? Because some people, they get that discouragement. They put all their chips in the football and they don't pan out. They struggle. How did you stay
Yeah.
strong?
I struggled. I'm not gonna lie, Paul. I struggled for about maybe like 6 months, man. I probably struggled. But it's not easy because you understand, like you said, man. Growing up, that's all we knew was playing football. So in a way, all of my eggs were in that basket. But luckily I had a lot of people around me, man. A lot of professionals who weren't athletes who didn't take that route of playing football. I had those people around me pushing me and showing me the ropes, man, of the white collar, blue collar world, man, whatever you want to call it, the professional world, man. So I had that experience and that mentorship, man, to help me. So that really benefited me a lot.
Wow.
I think that, and man, just God being, man, just praying, man, people praying for me, and just being resilient, man, through it all, and understanding that football would once be over. And I switched up my mindset with it, Paul. I began to think like, man, I have a head start now. I have a lot of friends and stuff who are still playing ball, who haven't yet had this experience in the real world, man. That's not in a sense kind of going. It's a lot of network with football, but in a sense, it's going to be behind, in the real world once football is over. So I got that head start, I think, and it's a blessing.
Wow. Betty Congo says, "Amen,
Yeah,
amen."
yeah.
Well, have you been following your alma mater, Muskegon?
Yeah, for sure, man. They just came off a state championship, man. I thought we was gonna get us one. I thought Muskegon was gonna get them one in football and basketball, man. I really wanted that to happen.
Right.
Definitely for Kai, man, for Makai Guy, man. He's been there. He watched my senior speech, man. Me coming out of high school, he was there for that. He probably was like, I don't even know how old he was. He was young though, man.
About 8
But he
years
was
old.
there for that. Yeah, he was about 7 or 8, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
he was there for that, man. I remember looking at him and like, just to see him winning state championships and stuff now is crazy.
Wow. Talk about
Yeah.
Shane Fairfield, man. I got this photo right here from back in the day to those watching.
Yeah. Got the hat on and all still. That's crazy, man. Yeah, like I said, man, that was before. That was the day before he drove me down to college, man. He drove me down to Nebraska.
Wow, Shane drove you down to Nebraska.
Yeah, man. Coach Fairfield drove. That's my pops, man. That's my OG, man. I love that man, man. I love him, man. He did so much for me growing up throughout high school, man. But yeah, he drove me down 10 hours to Nebraska. He brought me there before. After we left there, that was the day before my birthday. Man. That was the day before my birthday. We left there, and my mentor, we went to Target, man. It was my first time meeting my mentor, who's like my main mentor now, Sherry Becker. She retired from Waddell and Reed. She helps the Big Reds a lot also. She's my mentor to this day, man. I talk to her probably about once a month. But yeah, we did that interview, man. I hear my voice is still on the radio too, the little intro, right?
Yeah, a little drop we run.
Yeah, y'all run it every once in a while, I heard, man. I don't hear it as much, obviously, but I'm like, what, man? That's still on there? I probably sound like a kid, man.
I know that voice done changed now. We got to get a new one.
For sure, man, for sure.
What can you share to those young Big Reds and Tigers and Sailors and Rockets that's they want to be like you, man. They want to get that D1 scholarship. They want to take to the next level. What can you share with them?
Man, first, like as far as the scholarships, man, and where they are now, man, just put the time in. You gotta put the time in, man. If you don't put the time in, you will not see the fruits of your labor, man. So definitely put the time in and grind. Be the first one there, be the last one out. That sounds cliche, man, but it really shows, man. And my teammate Khalil Pimpleton, man, who's in the CFL right now.
Yes.
I think he's getting ready to go actually, but he taught me that, man, in 8th grade. Like him just being the first one in and the last one out. And I picked up on that, man, in our freshman year. And I mean, I couldn't run the stairs for my freshman year. Wow. I was the most uncoordinated dude ever, man. But after I picked up that motto, man, from Khalil being a natural athlete, having all of that stuff, but also having the hard work and the grind with it, I picked that up, man, and it changed my life. Obviously, it changed my life literally, man. So that part, and just be resilient, man. Stumbling blocks and curves in the road are gonna come, man. Just keep pushing through, keep praying, man. Keep God first. You have to. It sounds cliche as well, but prayer and stuff definitely, it really helps, man. It really works. So that part too, man. So I think those will be the main two.
One day you're gonna be running that entertainment department, man. If it might not be a season, if it ain't season, it's gonna be somewhere. You know?
Yeah, that's the goal, Paul. I'm trying to come president, vice president, something, man.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Well, proud of you, man. When I saw that on LinkedIn, I said, wow, look at this, how time just it's really flown by.
Man, fly, man. It flies, man. And I've been keeping up with you too, Paul. You've been doing big things, man. I've been seeing you on LinkedIn, man. You've been doing big things, and I really appreciate you, man, doing all that for Muskegon, man, and keeping us on the map.
God is good, man. All praises
Definitely.
to the Creator. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We got to roll. You stay strong. We keep in contact.
Appreciate it.
People that's watching, like and share this video. If you're on radio, are you on social media anywhere?
Yeah, I am. I'm on Facebook. I'm Drew Ward, and on Instagram, man, I'm on Drew_Ward 9.
All right, Drew Ward, man.
Yeah.
God bless you. Peace and blessings.
God bless. Appreciate you, Paul.
Appreciate you.